Set SCSB as your financial teammate. Plan now so you're ready to ace your next major purchase. Kill unexpected requests for personal information. Save early, save often for unexpected expenses. Partner with the experts at SCSB to hit your financial marks. The ball's in your court. Stay on top of your financial game with SCSB.
Advertise with HMU. Are you looking for an easy and affordable way to get your business out there? Why not advertise right here? HMU is looking for sponsors, and starting as low as $40 a month, your business could be featured right here. Our sponsors help us cover programs just like this one, and thanks.
Our Crown Bears, Guthrie Tibbetts and Tammy Bowe. And part of the court, first we have Cassie Anderson and Josue Argueta. Lindsay Sonderman and Caden Brooke. Molly Swenson and Weston Rice. Miley Wagman and Ben Lyman. And your 2024 Harlan Community Homecoming Queen and King, your Queen Aubrey Schwiso and King Joseph Rice. It's been a week full of activities at Harlan Community. I'd like to give one final recognition for the Homecoming Court 2024. Let's give them all one more round of applause. Thank you. In just a few moments, we'll have the Harlan Community Marching Band providing your pregame entertainment. And we do have a special surprise with the pregame performance. Prior to the marching band entering the field, we do have a pom and cheer near center field that will be providing some entertainment as well. Now drop the beat. One more round of applause for our palm and cheer squads. Ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention towards the center of the field. The Harlan Community High School Cyclone Marching Band is entering and please bring the pregame festivities. The band is led by drum major Cole Hagel, Alexa Powers, and Gianna Sampson. The band is under the direction of Mr. Bill McCarney, assisted by Pat Polson and Jill Davis. And if you'll direct your attention just in front of the home stands, entering from the south end, we have a special surprise, and we would like to welcome and recognize our very own Harlan alumni members who will be performing with the Cyclone Marching Band for your pregame entertainment. These alumni members have been part of the band program here at Harlan and have upheld the strong tradition of baton in the Harlan band program spanning over 53 years. Thank you to our baton alumni members. Now is the time to enjoy the colorful performance featuring our color guard and palm. Let's chant the letters to Cyclone as the band plays the Bill Moffat arrangement titled The Horse.
Oh, alumni. Now let's bear down for your Cyclones.
alumni baton throwers are Judy Nelson, Dory Peacock, Shirley Nolan, Roseanne Larson, Vicky Henry, Kathy Berger Murray, Janet Delacour, Ricker, Nikki Peterson, Rainey, Andrea Nielsen, Susie Larson, Christensen, Aaron Gall, Emily Hanson, Jesse Saunders, Hope Miller, Jaden Gessler, and Caitlin Murray. The Cyclone Marching Band would also like to welcome our guests from Creston. Yes, would you please stand and join the band in their Panther School song? As the Cyclone Marching Band returns to the home side, we ask you that you please enjoy this salute to our country and our troops who serve to protect our freedoms with a march entitled America. The colors are presented this evening by American Legion Post Helen Ryle 150, Portsmouth 547, Panama 601, Florida 615, Defiance, Australia 707, and Harlan, Shelby County, VFW 941. Would you please stand and remove your hats for our national anthem, played by the Cyclone Marching Band under the direction of Mr. Bill Carney.
Welcome everyone to tonight's game live here in Harlan, Iowa at Merrill Field for homecoming week. I am Brian Martin. With me is Shane Conrad on the other mic, and on the camera is Jonathan North and Shane. Harlan comes in here 2-2. Creston 0-4 for tonight's matchup, but not sleep on the Panthers.
Yeah, again, coming off a couple kind of gut-wrenching losses to the Panthers last year. I'm expecting some fireworks out of this Cyclone offense tonight.
Yeah, I do believe Creston lost pretty close to 20 seniors on that team. Like a lot of seniors from last year that kind of made that team almost go the distance, gone. So Creston kind of going with a new look type of team. So
yeah,
interested to see.
Biggest loss for them is Hayes, their running back from last year, as they now look to have Weston Trapp fill in that role, and he's had a pretty solid year so far.
465 on the year with 3 touchdowns. You put that against Gabe Arkfeld with 581 and 7 touchdowns. I mean, kind of look at the stat sheets here yearly, Shane. Pretty even, but Harlan remembers those 2 losses in Creston last year, and what better way to kind of get back at them than homecoming here tonight. And Harlan's got kind of a comeback game a little bit here after dropping one to Sergeant Bluff last week. Well, what a way to bounce back against Creston on homecoming night.
Yeah, again, like you said, a couple heart-wrenching losses. The one in the playoffs, and then earlier in the year, a couple questionable calls during the game, and a injury-laden Cyclone team that just can't quite get over that and finish with the win.
Correct, and we kind of saw a little bit of the injury bug hit us last week at Sergeant Bluff. A lot of our impact players kind of sat down.
It does look like most of them are back in action, though. We saw Ben Dorf, Joseph Rice, I believe Landon Kaufman came off with an injury, and they all look to be suited up.
So hopefully all goes well here in Merrill Field. And Shane, I'm excited. It's a nice Friday night for homecoming. Nonetheless, nice Friday night at Harlan, live here in Harlan at Merrill Field. No better place to play football than Merrill Field.
Yeah, and we'll have Creston kicking the ball off, and looks like Fink and Nissen back to receive the kick. Fink in there spelling Kaufman. Probably just give him a little bit of a break. So here we go. Creston set to kick, and we are underway here at Merrill Field.
As this will be returned past the 20, so almost to the 30, so pretty good starting position for this Harlan offense.
Yeah, Joaquin Flores with a pretty good kick there. Fink, good return. As we will see what Gabe Arkfeld does coming out with this Cyclone offense. And it looks like Aiden Redmond going to get the start in the backfield.
As Arkfeld will be under center. As this will go to Redmond right off the bat. And he's got some nice room past the first down, maybe right at the line. Looks like a gain of 12.
Yeah, great run by Redmond to get through that hole, shake off a tackler. And, he's one of those backs like Lucas Francis. If he gets going, he's got a lot of speed.
Yeah, and definitely the offensive line won that battle early, Shane. He had about 3 or 4 lanes he could have chose from. So 1st and 10, Arkfeld will give it to Bendorf, and he'll get maybe 2. as the fullback dive was kind of the only thing last week working for the Cyclone offense. Creston sought it out this time.
Yeah, not necessarily the only thing, but definitely the most effective thing, as we were gashing them for 5 to 10 yards a carry, I think, on that one. But yeah, like you said, Creston snuffs that out right away.
So 2nd and 8, ball in the 45. And the Cyclones and the Arkville will be under center. And this will be another handoff to Redmond as he almost gets to about midfield. So 3rd and 5, ball in the 49 as Harlan kind of set to run on this drive. We haven't seen Arkville rear back to pass yet so far, but facing a 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5, Shane, more than likely going to see a pass.
And you are wrong, as that is a counter play to the backside
for no gain.
I'm not sure if maybe Cohorst or the coordinator's thinking this is 4-down territory, try and get a few, make an easier 4th down, but we'll send out the punt unit.
So 4th and 5, Nolan Schwery set to punt it away as Harlan's drive showed promise early and then kind of fizzled out there. This is a nice punt from Schwery, and he's going to aim it to, it's going to bounce inside the 10, in the 5, out at the 5. So what a punt by Nolan Schwery pinning Creston.
Yeah, we saw that last week. I think he pinned Sergeant Bluff at about the 2.
At the 2, that's right. So Nolan Schwery, kind of Pat McAfee out there right now, pinning him in the 5. So an uphill battle for this Creston offense that led by sophomore. Tanner Ray.
So here's, I believe that's trap in motion into the backfield.
As this will be a run right up the middle, and he'll get about 6 on that play.
As you know, we saw last week, Sergeant Bluff gashed us with the run all night. So you got to think this Harlan defense is going to be geared up to stop that.
As this pass is incomplete, as that was a pass to Gason Dryden.
Yeah,
incomplete for the Panthers.
Went with a little tunnel screen there, and Ray just throws it behind the receiver, and he might have had a little bit of room to run had that been on target.
So 3rd and 3 for the Panthers. They're in the shotgun here. So this will be a read option in there to the far side, and enough to move the sticks.
As I believe Trapp was another player last year that had some success against us outside of Hayes.
So 1st and 10, ball on the Panthers 20 as Creston in the shotgun, and he'll roll out here to the near side and get some pressure and just overthrows his man, as that was Xander Drake on the intended target for the Panthers. Falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 for Creston.
Yeah, as Ehlert looked to be in pretty good position, just a little of maybe 2-3 steps too far forward and just over his head.
So Creston's going to complete a pass here. Have a short pass. He's going to turn it into more. That's just
looks like about an 8-yard gain there.
So just a couple yards shy of the 1st down, but a play that was almost blown up in the backfield, Shane, goes for a good chunk.
Yeah, and Harlan's going to have to be careful as Kason Dryden's gotten behind the defense the past couple plays. We don't need those type of 4th of July fireworks coming out of the Creston offense.
No. As this is a run right up the middle, and he is off to the races. I don't know if Harlan's going to be able to catch him, and he will not. Touchdown, Creston.
Yeah, Weston Trapp takes the handoff right up the middle, and that's a long touchdown run that Harlan didn't really want to see this early in the game.
No, and Shane, our first offensive drive fizzles out. Creston puts 7 or 6 on the board right now on their first offensive drive.
So we'll have Tanner Ray out to hold and Flores to kick the extra point. And Harlan's got a couple players jumping. Not sure if they were drawn off by a flinch. Nope, they are going to be called for offsides. You know, and kind of surprising, Brian, with the offsides penalty. You think maybe they'd accept it, take maybe a 2-point conversion attempt from the 1.
Maybe, but
they're just going to take the extra point.
Well, with Flores kicking, Shane, that's kind of a guaranteed point there. So 7-0, 8:07 to go here in the first quarter, as Creston kind of draws first blood here in this game, as they're up 7-0 early. And Harlan's offense got to come out. I wouldn't say a sense of urgency, but we got to kind of make this drive count a little bit.
Yeah, and, you know, not sure if Lucas Francis is dealing with a little bit of a knock. I know you and I saw him kind of limping a little bit a couple times coming off the field last week, and him not getting the start, very unusual.
All right, he wasn't out all first drive. He is suited up, so maybe just a limited role for him tonight. But, I mean, Stevenson, if he can get some open moves, Shane, he's just as deadly. So
yeah, I mean, yeah, Harlan definitely has a lot of good running backs.
So Flores set to kick it away, as it looks like Neeson and Fink back to return.
Yep.
As this is a nice kick, and
that's going to be a touchback. High school rules, you go into the end zone, it's a touchback.
So this will be 1st and 10, ball in the 20 for Harlan, as this offense comes out. Showed something a little bit early. Shane kind of fizzled out there. This offense, though, very capable of just the quick strike. 7 points, kind of in their holster, and we'll see him as they're under center in the I formation. As this will be a bobbled snap, and Arkfeld
picks it up, and that's the kind of tough running we saw last week against Sergeant Bluff, as we saw Arkfeld lay the lumber to a linebacker, and he's fighting and getting the first down kind of off a miscue this week.
Yeah, I purposely kind of searching for the contact last week, and a bobbled snap. We lost a bobbled snap last week, Shane. This time Arkfeld gets it, turns it into a first down.
Yeah, and again, that's kind of a miscue we've had happen a few games now, and I just don't know if he's pulling out just a little too early.
1st and 10, ball on our 32, as Joseph Rise will get this completion. He's got the first down and more. He's still on his feet, as I think they thought he was out of bounds, but he's going to go all the way. Touchdown, Harlan.
Yeah, and again, like you talked about that quick strike offense from the Cyclones, that's been one of their bread and butter plays, as we saw that a lot against Glenwood. Just the quick pop pass out to Rise and fights off the first tackler, and then he's gone.
So he gets the plant foot down, and it just kind of like a little shake, and he was gone. And I think Creston thought he stepped out at maybe the 50, because a lot of them gave up on the play, and Rice was off to the races after that. So Harlan answers the call back. It's 7-6 pending the PAT here from Nolan Schwery. And it is good. So 7:19 to go here, Shane. All tied up 7-7. And usually these homecoming games are kind of a blowout, but we might be in for a little shootout here at Middlefield.
Yeah, this is looking to be a back and forth battle, and you never know which way it's going to go, but I expect this defense to come out and kind of tighten up.
Yeah. This defense, Hayden Soma was one of them that really came out early and said that Creston's game has stuck with him all offseason. So this defense will definitely make adjustments and settle in just fine. I think once they do that, Harlan will kind of coast here.
Schwery kicks it deep.
This will be returned inside the 5.
And that's Xander Drake, I believe.
As he gets almost to the 25, to the 24 it looks like. So
as Bendorf is in on the tackle there.
So Creston's offense takes the field, and I'm not sure if they caught Harlan off guard their last drive, Shane, but they went right down the field.
Yeah, and again, I mean, when you get into those 3rd and manageables, the 3rd and 2s and everything, you have to be ready for run, pass, and with the read option, it makes it even more difficult. So Creston just came out and, got a good advantage set there.
So 1st and 10, ball in their 24, and this will be a run to the line of scrimmage, it looks like, as he's still fighting, but Harlan blew that up early.
Yeah, Van Balla gets in there and gets the initial resistance, and then a bunch of Cyclones
I think Nick Goobel
pile
was
on.
in there, was kind of the main one to stop that one. Number 65 out there. So 2nd and 9 for the Panthers. They'll send a man in motion here, and this will be a rollout to the far side as it's complete, and he goes backwards a little bit, and Dallas McDowell will get him down before any big damage was done there.
Yeah, as Dallas McDowell slid out in coverage, kind of got too far underneath him there, but makes up for the play.
Yeah, it looked like he slipped on the turf there, Shane, but still was able to gather himself up, chase the receiver down. And 3rd and 6 now for the Panthers.
It was a great job to get him to force back inside.
As we have a penalty.
And we're going to have a false start on Dryden. So that's going to make it 3rd and 10 now. Great for the Cyclones.
As this will be a little toss up out to the flat there and goes nowhere, maybe 3 yards at most. So
yeah, I went with a little play action. I think that might have been like an attempted play action screen on the backside as Weston Trapp catches the ball, but met pretty much immediately by the Cyclone defense.
So 4th and 8 for the Panthers as they'll send out their punt unit for the first time tonight. As Neeson back there for the Cyclones to return this punt. As that was kind of a big stand that the defense needed maybe to gain the confidence tonight because, again, if this Harlan run defense can kind of settle in, it's going to be a long night for you. And this is a nice punt as it won't get the bounce that they thought. So
yeah, Nissen doing a good job back there, calling them away and everything as that punt absolutely checked up.
It looked like it was going to go the right way, but didn't get the bounce, and it is Harlan's ball on their 36. So good starting field for this Harlan offense that Shane very quickly put 7 points on the board the last time they were out.
Yeah, and that's something that with that quick pass out to Joseph, it's something they might be able to get away with because it's going to force them to have to creep up near, and maybe we can get a go route down the line to them.
As this will be a handoff here to...
That's Redmond in the backfield.
As he gets about 5 on that play.
So 6-yard gain there for Redmond Stevenson. And the Cyclones have been loving the I formation tonight.
Kind of brings you back to the old Cyclone days in the I formation, as they'll do it again. As this one will be a handoff to Stevenson again, and he'll get almost to the line of screen or first down.
They are.
They're going to give him the first.
I think, yeah, they're marking him for the first down.
So
very different from last week where we were getting pulled back a couple yards. Generous spot there for the Cyclones.
So 1st and 10, ball on the Cyclones 46. As again, I formation, Arkfeld under center. As this will be Bendorf on the fullback dive, as he's going to get about 8.
Yeah, not much. I don't know if that's a fullback dive or like a fullback stretch zone or what, but that was a good call right there.
As, I mean, we mentioned it before, Shane, kind of the only bright spot last week, and Harlan's going to utilize that again tonight. And why not when you get about 6 to 7 yards every time you call it? So 2nd and 2, ball on Creston's 46 now. And this will be Bendorf again. He's got the first down and more deep inside Creston territory, about the 35. And that'll move the chains again for the Cyclones.
Yeah, Bendorf is such a physical runner, as you see him break a tackle right behind the line and then gets some extra carrying a defender for a couple yards.
Yeah, and Shane, just like a typical thing for the Cyclone running backs, they just fall forward. It just seems like very rarely do they get stood up at all. So 1st and 10, ball on the 35 for the Cyclones. As this will be Redmond Stevenson here to the near side. And he's got enough room, almost down. I think they're going to give him the first down on that one, too.
Yeah, he definitely got right to the line on that one. We're going to have to keep an eye on this because they are pounding the rock. And I'm expecting a play action and kind of a deep throw towards the end zone because I think Creston's going to just keep expecting them to run the ball.
Right. I mean, Shane, Harlan did burn them last year on the little fade route to the end zone a couple times last year, so it wouldn't surprise me that Harlan brings that out of the bag. As this will be Bendorf, and he'll get maybe 2 on that fullback dive.
Yeah, as Creston did a much better job of closing that gap this time. But they will give a yard to Bendorf.
So 2nd and 9, ball on the 24 as Fink lines up here to the near side. Van Balla on the far. And this will be a little pitch to Redmond Stevenson, and he's got some broken tackles there and enough for the first and still going almost to the 10-yard line for Redmond Stevenson.
Again, Creston looked to be trying to rip the ball maybe out of his hands, didn't wrap up, and Aiden's got good balance. He seems to stay on his feet when you don't think he can, and he gets forward for some extra yards.
So 1st and 10, ball on Creston's 12 as Harlan's knocking on the door to the end zone here. And Shane, the last play, Redmond Stevenson had a little help from the defender to get that first down, but nonetheless it'll be a little pass to Rice, and he'll be in for the touchdown.
And we've got just Gabe Arkfeld out there with elite ball placement. Great quick pop pass out wide, and he throws it a little forward, so Joseph can catch it behind the defender and take off.
On the run, too. Looked like he was a nice little stride there, but look at you. He was an elite ball placement, Shane. It's a whole new you this football game. So under a minute to go here in the first quarter, Harlan takes the lead 13-7, pending the PAT from Nolan Schwery here.
And Schwery knocks it through to give the Cyclones a 7-point lead with 51 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
So Shane, kind of a little rocky start to this defense. They let 7 go early, but it looks like this Harlan team is just settled in now, and we're going.
Yeah, again, like you said, this offense coming to life. Love to see it. Excited to see it, and this is what we need back.
So Nolan Schwery kicks it away, and this will be returned at about the 12. So it was kind of a short kick, and he's got some room. Shane passed almost to the 50. Nolan Schwery brings him down at the 50.
What a great tackle by the kicker. Schwery reading that, getting a good angle, and just going low and taking him outside. And we do have some laundry on the field, Brian.
Of course we do, but nonetheless, a great return. But it's always embarrassing when you can get tackled by the kicker. You can shake everybody, but you can't get past the kicker. But it does look like it's coming back.
Yeah, getting called for a hold. So rather than start with the ball at the 49 of the Cyclones, they are going to be taken back. It looks like
maybe to the 27?
Yeah, it looks like about the 27.
As doesn't seem like nobody wants to give the official a football.
So regardless of the holding penalty, Nolan Schwery makes a great play.
He does. One of those where the kicker usually just kicks it and kind of fades off, but no, he stayed there, and he kind of a textbook tackle, as this one will be a run here to the near side, and he'll be almost to the 45, or past the 45, excuse me. So first down for Creston.
Yeah, Sorensen with a good job of slowing him down, and then the rest of the Cyclones get there, but you got to start stopping that a little bit earlier.
Yes, this will be again another run right up the middle, and this Harlan defensive line says no.
Yeah, much better job by the Cyclones on that run. As 10 seconds left, I'm assuming that'll probably be the last play of this quarter. So we will flip fields. Officials don't have to move the ball too far.
So at the end of the first quarter, Shane, Harlan 14, Creston 7, and while they flip sides, we'll give you guys, or our sponsors, a shout out for this year. Cyclone Lanes, KNOD Radio, Keast Auto Center, United Bank of Iowa, Do It Best Hardware, Conductix Wampler, The Agency, Insurance, Western Iowa, Medical, Dr. J's Family Eye Care,
Cyclone Seed and Chemical, Shelby County State Bank, Hamilton Financial Services, Hanson House Senior Living, Polly Jones Funeral Home, Murchu Medical Center Physical Therapy and Rehab Services, and the Peterson Family Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex. Also, special shout out to Pizza Ranch. Hitting us up with some much needed broadcasting equipment and our sweet new scoreboard camera.
Floating scoreboard camera, yes. Yeah, thanks to Pizza Ranch, we are allowed to go live away and home games. Shane, that's always kind of the Debbie Downer, is knowing that away games weren't going to be live.
Yeah, but again, Now you get to hear us live all the time.
Yeah, all the time, whether you like it or not. So first play of the second quarter, as Creston will keep it on the ground, and he'll get just past the 50, maybe to about the 47, 48.
Yeah, they are liking this little motion play and then hand it off, making it so Harlan has to keep their eyes everywhere, can't just concentrate on one thing.
And Shane, that's kind of what we struggled with last week at Sergeant Bluff, so I'm not sure if Creston maybe saw something, but they're kind of using the same formation as last week, as this will be another run to the far side, and he'll get tackled past the 30, inside the 30.
Unfortunately, a flag, and it looked like it got thrown on the tackle, so looking like probably a face mask. And it is.
So it looked like Hagen Sorensen on the tackle on that one for the Cyclones, but Creston gets a little extra yards on the end of that play.
Yeah, definitely going to have to figure out how to stop that play.
As Creston will roll out here to the near side, and the quarterback's just going to keep it. Shakes one defender and can't get away from the other two. As Hayden Soma in there, as well as
yeah, it was Nick Goebbels that had the initial, at least slowed him down, and then a couple extra Cyclones over to clean up.
So 2nd and 7 for the Panthers, as they'll send a man here in motion, and this will be another run to the far side, and he'll get enough for a first, it looks like. Oh, they're going to mark him a yard short.
It looks like Creston taking Tanner Ray off the field, and Weston Trapp gonna take some kind of a direct snap out of a wildcat formation.
So faced with a 3rd and 1, and he'll just kind of keep it and get inside the 10.
So 1st and goal looks like it's gonna be from about the 9. I think it's going to be from the 8, and they're running this wildcat with Trapp in the backfield.
And he'll get inside the 5 this time. So Creston knocking on the door early here in the second quarter.
As we'll see Jasper Nielsen come on and give Austin Spray a little bit of a breather.
So 2nd and 3, and this will be a keeper for Weston Trapp. And touchdown, Creston. So Creston, 9:35 to go here in the second quarter. Looking to even things up here with an extra point. As that drive for Creston, Shane, all ground game.
Yeah, I mean the one kind of pass they tried, nothing available, so the quarterback kept it and then just continued the old ground and pound. And bad snap on the kick,
and that'll just be swatted away. So
it looks like Bryce Van Balla making the heads-up play, just swatting it down.
So now 9:35 to go here. Harlan hangs on to a 1-point lead now with a failed extra point from Creston. Now 14-13 to go here in the first half. As Shane, I said it last time, we might be in for a shootout here tonight.
Yeah, again, obviously the Cyclone defense has to make a few adjustments, stop the run, but this offense looking really explosive.
Yeah, with kind of their main target being Joseph Rice, Shane, we missed him last week in Sergeant Bluff. He went out early, and that took away a big part of the pass play, and you're seeing it on kind of full effect here tonight.
Yeah, again, completely changes the game when one of your top receivers, they have some good receivers out there, but Joseph just has that size, and he's not slow either.
No. I mean, he's 6'4", 220, Shane, and he can
You know,
get down the field.
I was going to say, we saw that first touchdown catch he had outrunning the entire defense. So Flores set to kick it away.
As this will be returned by Fink inside the 10, and he'll get to about the 30, and it looks like at the 30.
Yeah, good return by Fink. Gives us some good starting field position. As Gabe coming back out and hopefully slinging the rock some more. He's been on target pretty well tonight.
Yeah, I mean, we've had a good balance, Shane, of run and pass all night tonight. I have yet to see Lucas Francis out on the field, but Harlan can kind of, he's got some big playmakers to where it's not all on Lucas Francis. So Arkfeld by himself, and this will be a little touch pass to Redmond Stevenson, and he's going to go to the far and get about 4.
Yeah, as, we saw that play that was pretty successful against the Rams in Glenwood. Didn't see it at all against Sergeant Bluff last week, but Redmond Stevenson trying to get the outside. The cornerback for the Panthers just doing a good job to keep containment there.
So 2nd and 6, ball on our own 34 as Harlan back in the I formation. And Creston kind of seemed like they're...
Yeah, Creston coming in with a blitz there.
Looked like they were kind of expecting run, and Harlan will get about 2 on that. So 3rd and 4, ball on the 36 for the Cyclones.
And Bendorf in the backfield with Arkfeld.
So Arkfeld looks to the air. He's got Van Balla past the sticks. And a nice little in route from Bryce Van Balla will move the chains for the Cyclones.
Yeah, just a nice, simple little curl at the sticks. Van Balla does a good job to get to the sticks, sit down, and Arkfeld just zips it in there.
Hit him right in the numbers, Shane. And, I mean, when he rear backs and throws, he's got a cannon. He can get it in there pretty quick. So 1st and 10, Harlan converts on this 3rd down. Ball on our own 43. And Arkfeld under center, Harlan in the I formation. As this will be Redmond Stevenson up the middle, and he's still going out about midfield there.
A good tough run to the 49. So 6-yard gain there. As Arkfeld gets the play.
So 2nd and 4, ball on our 49. As it looks to be the I formation again. Fink to the near side here. Van Balla off to the far. And this will be a quick pass to Van Balla. And he's got enough for the 1st down after a nice stiff arm. Puts a man to the turf. And he's going to get to the 40.
Yeah, again, that little quick pass, Harlan's really kind of taking advantage of that because Creston is playing off coverage tonight. And the Cyclones are making them pay.
Yeah, they're kind of focused on loading the box, it seems like, Shane, and really focused on Harlan's run game. And when you have 2 big targets like Bryce Van Balla and Joseph Rice, the quick out pass seems to be working. So Harlan on the opposite side of the field now in Creston territory, and this will be a run from Stevenson, and he's got good run there, about 3 yards short of the 1st down, 4 yards short of the 1st down.
Yeah, again, this Harlan offense doing it on the ground and in the air. I know it's kind of shorter passes through the air, but still good to see them mixing it up.
So 2nd and 3, ball on Creston's 34. As Harlan comes out of the huddle. As we'll see 3 off to the far side. Bendorf, McDowell, and Van Balla. Fink here to the near side. As this will be a drop snap from Arkfeld, and he's going to save what could have been a big loss or even a fumble.
Yeah, it looked like they were going for a little bit of a play action, just kind of bumped into each other.
I'm not sure. I think he may have been looking down the field chain or something. Just seemed like really wasn't ready for that snap yet. But 3rd and 7 now for the Cyclones. What could have been disastrous, we save a down at least. So Harlan, 3rd and 7, ball on Creston's 37. Faces another 3rd down. As Arkfeld looks to the air, and he's incomplete.
Yeah, a good read. Davin Wallace just in the right spot, makes also a good read on the play.
Yeah,
just needed a little bit deeper, more air under the throw, I think. But
he had Nissen for 6 if, like you said, it wasn't for Creston reading that play.
But we are leaving the offense out here on 4th down.
So yeah, 4th and 7, ball on Creston's 37. Harlan up 14-13. So kind of a gutsy play call here early. Arkfeld looks to the air. He's going to scramble off to the far side there. He's going to throw it down the field. He's got his man. I think that's Van Balla.
Yeah, Van Balla helping his quarterback out on kind of the scramble. Gets open and
gets inside looks like the 13.
Yeah, Van Balla with the good hands on the sideline. Makes the catch. 1st down Cyclones.
And that's something that Harlan struggled on getting last week at Sergeant Bluff was conversion on 4th down. Harlan now 1 for 1 tonight. So Harlan moving the chains, looking to score here with 5:20 to go in the first half. Harlan leading 14-13. As Harlan in the I formation, this will be Bendorf right up the middle, and he's inside the 5 as he just kept going.
Almost got the 1st down.
They are going to give him the 1st down.
Deceiving here because I didn't think he had that much to go, and he managed to get there.
So 1st and goal for the Cyclones, as it looks like he's about the 3-yard line. And Shane, why not just see if he can get it in now? So Bendorf in the I formation, Redmond Stevenson in the backfield, and they are going to let Bendorf trying to finish the drive off, and it is a touchdown.
Touchdown Cyclones.
Bendorf 3 yards out, dives in for the touchdown, and Harlan goes up 20-13 with 4:39 to go here in the first half. And Shane, first time tonight, the fullback dive ends in 6.
Yeah, and again, like we've talked about, Bendorf and these other running backs, just such strong runners, fighting for every inch and successful. It's Kaufman on to hold for Schwery.
That was a little bobbled snap there, but Schwery gets it through. So Harlan now 21, Creston 13. As Harlan putting up points right before the half, about 4:39 to go. Looking to possibly get it back on a quick 3-and-out for Creston and maybe put 7 more before we get in the half.
Yeah, would love to see that. Be great to have more points on the board right before the half, especially if you get the stop, because Creston does get the ball coming out of the half. As Trapp and Drake back to return.
Schwery's going to kick it away, and it'll be returned at about the 6. And almost a quick.
I was going to say, Bendorf flying down the field, just barely misses the tackle. But a couple of Cyclones there to clean it up.
as Shane Cooper looks like he's got a stinger or something on that play. I didn't really see what happened to him, but he's coming off and nursing possibly a hand.
So Linen will go in for him.
So 1st and 10, ball on the 25 for the Panthers as they are in the shotgun. They'll send a man in motion here. And this will be a quarterback keeper to the near side here, about 2 yards short of the first down.
As Tanner Ray does a good job reading the defense there and keeps it for 8 yards.
So 2nd and 1, as this will be a run out to the far side. Has it's Ben Linen, Shane. I don't know if you saw the hit there, but kind of came out of nowhere and really laid the Creston player down. But just after he gets past the first down, so 1st and 10 for Creston, as they're kind of going in the hurry up here. So they'll send a man in motion and just be a keeper and not getting anywhere past the line of scrimmage there on that pass play.
Yeah, Shields does a great job of playing back and getting the momentum stopped for the receiver.
I think the pressure, he kind of had the fallback a little bit too long for that pass play to have any positive yards. They are going to give him 1 on that, but this will be a run to the near side here, and he's still on his feet, about a yard short.
So they are going to call him a yard short here.
So 3rd and 1.
As they will go right back to trap, and he gets outside.
Get a nice stiff arm there.
Yeah, just
run out of bounds.
Keeps Nissen away and gets the first down.
Runs out at the 44, so Creston in Harlan territory now, as they'll take over the fresh set of downs on Harlan's 44. And Shane, just a back and forth from both offenses, and we saw a lot of that last year. Fortunately, Harlan coming up on the short end of it, but this time it just seems very chippy out there.
Yeah, much better job by the Cyclones there as Hayden Soma sets the edge and plants Weston Trapp as he gets to the line.
And he kind of comes up slow too, so unfortunately we're going to see this again, Shane. It just seems like what we saw in Sergeant Bluff.
And they go right back to Trapp. He just seems to be finding a lane.
And it's going to be a foot race to the line and touchdown Creston. And like you said, Shane, just seems to get through the line and shredding a couple tackles and puts it in for 6. So another massive run from Creston.
Yeah,
it is 21-19.
Yeah, you got to imagine they'll leave the offense out and go for 2.
At this point, Shane, it's no secret. It's an offensive show tonight. Harlan defensively kind of shows that they can stop Creston. It's just
they are going to go in the Wildcat for this one.
As this is Weston Trapp, and he'll be in for a 2-point conversion. So Creston will tie it up here with 2:15 to go, 21-all, live at Merrill Field. And Shane, what a game we got here on homecoming night.
Yeah, again, this was always going to be a tough one. And the Cyclones doing their best, but Creston just not going away right now. So Trapp with his second long touchdown run of the night. And we are tied up at 21, 2:15 left. And we've got Nissen and Fink back to receive again. And this Cyclone offense looking for some more fireworks.
So Harlan looks maybe like they're going to get it one more time before halftime, Shane. And I wouldn't say that this is a very important drive, Shane, but it would be nice to go in up 7 because you don't want to go in tied and Creston gets the ball and start the second half. And right now, Shane, it just seems like both offenses are scoring each drive. So this will be a kick return at the 5. And that's Spencer Feek, and he's got a nice hole, and he's got some room.
He's got Nissen blocking for him.
And I don't know if he's going to get ran down. No.
Nissen.
He's going to go all the way. Touchdown, Harlan.
Nissen with a great heads-up play, checking both sides of his shoulder, and gets that last kind of nudge on the defender to keep him just short of Fink. And Fink.
95-yard kick return.
Huge kick return on the night. Homecoming. Gotta love to see it.
So 2:03 to go here. Harlan just answers the call right back on the kick return. And it is 27-21 pending the point after from Nolan Schwery.
As Fink looking like he needs an oxygen tank on the sideline after this one.
Now Shane, he kind of ran out of gas at about the 30. And like you said, a big key block from Nissen there. And was able to, because I think he was going to get caught about the 25. But the kick is up and good from Nolan Schwery. And Harlan, 28-21 now. And what a game.
Again, great to see it. But leaving a lot of time on the clock for the Panthers. So we'll have the kick unit come back out and see if we can pin them deep and maybe get a stop and get the ball back.
2:03 left, Shane, because maybe Creston's going to come out and throw. Harlan can get a nice interception here, or like you said, just a quick 3 and out, and Harlan back in business before the halftime. But nonetheless, Nolan Schwery set to kick it away. This is a nice kick from Nolan Schwery here, and this will be inside the 5 as Creston looks to get outside the 25, almost to the 30.
Yeah, as the Cyclones are fighting for the ball. Unfortunately, good field position to start with for the Panthers. So we'll see what they come up with.
So 1st and 10. Ball on the 29, and Creston keep it on the ground here, and Harlan shuts that down. It looked like Dallas McDowell, first one there, as he had kind of laid the shoulder there, but Dallas McDowell quick on that run play, and it is 2nd and 9 now. Ball on the 30. Creston's going to go hurry up. As this will be a quarterback keeper, and Hayden Soma says no.
Soma sniffs that one out, tracks down Trapp, and that's a huge play because if Soma doesn't get there, I think Trapp gets some extra yards.
At least moving the chain, Shane, but nonetheless, now 3rd and 8. Ball on the 31. As Harlan answering this quick offense by Creston. As he's looking to throw here, and he's going to be flushed out and sacked, but we got some laundry in the backfield, Shane.
As Van Balla has the hit, I'm hoping, it's going to be on the Panthers. Blatt's going to decline it. I'm sure he'll take a timeout to stop the clock to give this offense a shot to go up by another score.
4th and 8, 40 seconds to go, Shane. Harlan's defense a quick turnaround with that kick return. Shane had a long drive to be on the field, and they had to turn around and come back on the field after that kick return. Answered that call pretty well.
So actually not going to need to take a timeout. Okay.
Yes,
I was going to say the clock should start on the signal of the ref. And you'd imagine they'd take the timeout so they get all 40 seconds.
As Blatt's kind of got some choice words for the officials. I don't know, maybe if he did call it at 40 seconds.
Well, again, I saw him talking to the official after the play. Now they're I think they're talking about the spot of the football. Because
I thought he was in the backfield.
Yeah, I mean, Ray got sacked on the rollout.
I thought he was down at about maybe the 28, 27. But from to the far side, Shane.
I was going to say, it looks like they spotted it back at the initial line of scrimmage where that play started.
As they're going to go back to the 25.
Yeah, again, I'm not sure what's going on here. I didn't think he got sacked for that much of a loss. But again, if the clock's going to run, then I would imagine Coach Blatt will want a timeout.
And
yeah,
there it is.
Yeah.
So 38 seconds to go here in the first half. And Shane, what a first half we've had by both teams, not just Harlan. Harlan's offense just exploding here through the air, on the ground. We saw the fullback dive. We saw Joseph Rice early with 2 touchdowns. And then a massive kick return from Spencer Fink, a 95-yard kick return, which gave Harlan 28-21. But like you said earlier, Creston's just not going away.
Yeah, no, again, I think we kind of knew this one would be a bit of a dogfight coming in. Creston coming in 0-4, definitely trying to get one in that win column as just kind of a rough start for them after last year.
Yeah, and Shane, just no love lost between these two teams. Harlan's closest series, I think they have, and it is Harlan leading the overall series 13-7 against Creston, and Creston won both games last year, and that's definitely stuck with Harlan. And it's shaped up to be a great game in both games last year, Shane. We're one play away from going either way.
Yeah, again, it was fun to watch last year. Stunk coming out on the wrong side of it, but looking for a little redemption this year.
So 4th and 14, ball on the 25 whenever Creston comes out.
And there is just a lot of talking with the officials going on right now. Between, the Creston head coach as well as Coach Blatt. Both of them talking with the officials, making sure we get everything right.
So here comes Creston facing a 4th and 14. They will put the 2 seconds on the board, Shane, so now Harlan will get 40 seconds to go. And what a long discussion from both sides.
Yeah, I mean, these last 40 seconds turning into about a whole nother quarter with all the discussions going on.
All for a punt, too. But Creston will punt it away, return it at the 40, and Spencer Fink will trip.
Just getting his momentum a little too far forward, and Turf Monster comes out and grabs him.
I mean, we've all been there, Shane. Once that feeling happens, you just might as well just fall forward.
Yeah, and again, he had the big kickoff return, so he's hyped back there.
You're looking for more. And he had room here to the near side, Shane.
Again, though, nonetheless, we are great field position with 34 seconds left in the half and 2 timeouts.
Yeah. You got McDowell here to the near side. Joseph Rice checks in. Harlan is going to possibly get too many men on the field.
And some miscommunication.
As Spencer Feek was actually running off the field.
They broke the huddle with 12 men, and that's where the penalty comes in. Not sure what's going on, just some miscommunication. And
that'll be 5 yards back. So 1st and 15, ball in the 38 now for the Cyclones.
Again, still good field position. Going to have to throw the ball anyways, more than likely.
Okay. You have Joseph Rice into the near or far side. McDowell, Bendorf, and Van Balla here to the near side. This is going to be to Van Balla. He's going to make a man miss, and he's going to get almost to the first down.
And he gets out of bounds too, which is great for the Cyclone offense. Get the penalty yardage back and then some, and clock stopped.
So 2nd and 5, nice little 5-yard gain. Harlan definitely going to play the sidelines. 27 seconds to go here in the first half. Harlan on their own 48, up 28-21. And now we got Joseph Rice here to the near side. McDowell Fink to the far.
I'd love to see a little pump fake, quick pass, and go deep. And, he's got Joseph.
And he's just evading the pressure, Shane. He's making something happen with his legs, and he'll go down at the original line of scrimmage as he didn't have any time to do anything as Creston was going. And they might just, as they will call a timeout, so they'll call it with 7 seconds to go, 3rd and 10 now for the Cyclones when they come out of the timeout.
Yeah, again, the Cyclones letting some time run off the clock. There's some kind of strategy going on. I might just want one last shot to the end zone. Not sure what's going through their heads. I'm not saying that in a bad way or anything. They obviously have the strategy down there.
As, like you said, Shane, he had his man open, just no time, but what a way to evade the pressure from Gabe Arkfeld there. Shane, he could have taken a massive sack. He got back to the original line of scrimmage, which is still doable on the 41.
Yeah,
So,
looked like a little bit of a late blitz by Creston. Gets through. Rise was open, but it looked like the play was designed to roll to the other side of the field. So, vision from Gabe just obviously not on this side of the field when that was happening.
So 3rd and 12 for the Cyclones as they'll have 4 men lined up as Arkfeld will just kind of go downfield and almost a one-handed grab by Joseph Rice.
That would have been a heck of a play to bring that down with one hand.
And Seth Gordon on the coverage there, and he's shaking up as the rest let them play on that ball, and unfortunately he got the wrong end of that one.
Yeah, again, I love just letting them play, as that was just a good fight for the ball there. And Joseph, if he brings that in, he broke that tackle, he's probably scoring.
So 1 second to go here with the injury timeout now, Shane. Do you think Harlan, it's 4th down, you might as well try something.
Yeah, you imagine they'll go deep again. No harm in it, hopefully. Anything can happen, so
right.
You'd like to see him take a shot. personally, I'd love to see him throw Aiden or Lucas on the outside. Both of them have a lot of speed.
Yeah.
And I would like to think they could get behind the defense.
And again, Shane, we still have yet to see Lucas Francis out on the field as he's still sidelined. Again, I'm not. Wish we had more news for that. But right now, Lucas Francis still padded up, but not out there. Has yet to make an appearance tonight.
Which, again, is kind of a big thing for the Cyclones, as he's been a huge factor in the offense for a lot of these games.
And if you're wondering if it's just a stinger, Shane, maybe they're thinking Sergeant Bluff this game, because Harlan's schedule after this one kind of toughens up a little bit right before playoffs, because after this one we have Perry at Perry, then we go Nevada here, Atlantic, Knoxville. So a couple of those teams, especially Nevada, some big teams.
Yeah, all these teams could spell trouble, obviously. Anything can happen in these games, but I think the main focus is on Nevada. But you can't sleep on Atlantic. They're having a heck of a year this year.
Perry's one of those teams that could bite you.
Perry's had a couple good games as well, so you never know. Anything can happen.
I mean, you get it there, and Knoxville last year kind of showed some strength at the end of our game.
Yeah, and hoping Gordon's all right, as he is getting carried off the field by a couple teammates. Hope it's nothing too serious, as you never wish ill on any player.
Oh, as I thought at first it was a cramp. They were pointing towards. I thought they were like kind of massaging it out there, but yeah, didn't get off the field on his own strength there, and that's never good.
So yeah, we'll see what the Cyclones come out with, if they'll kind of draw one up where Arkveld can put it up and Rice, McDowell, somebody takes the elevator up and snags it in the end zone.
That was nice, Shane. 4th and 12. Arkveld looks to the air, just end it here on the first half, and he'll throw it out of bounds, as no time there, as he was pressured by the Creston, I think, Tom Kelson.
Yeah, good late pressure by the Panthers. But yeah, that'll end the half. 28-21 Cyclones
what a
going
first
in.
half, Shane. Couldn't ask for a better half on homecoming night. But before we take a little break here, give our sponsors a shout out. Cyclone Lanes, KNOD Radio, Keist Auto Center, United Bank of Iowa, Do It Best Hardware, Conducting Swampfler, The Agency Insurance, Western Iowa Medical, Dr. J's Family Eye Care,
Cyclone Seed and Chemical, Shelby County State Bank, Hamilton Financial Services, Hanson House Senior Living, Paulie Jones Funeral Home, Murchew Medical Center, Physical Therapy and Rehab Services, and the Peterson Family Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex. Again, as always, a shout out to Pizza Ranch for the broadcast equipment and the scoreboard camera.
So, an exciting first half here, Shane. Hopefully it continues in the second half, and we will be right back after halftime. You're watching HLTV Channel 15.
We're now able to broadcast Cyclone sports, concerts, and more live on both HLTV, Channel 15, and YouTube. So what are you waiting for? Call 755-5182 and ask for Jonathan, or email jnorth@hmunet.com and ask for more information today.
At United Bank of Iowa, the difference is here. Conveniently located at the corner of Highway 59 and Pine Street in Harlan, you'll always find a smiling face to greet you and help you with all your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on deposits and loans, and the latest in technology with our online and mobile products. Come and find out for yourself why the difference is here at United Bank of Iowa. Member FDIC.
Looking for insurance coverage at competitive rates? As an independent agency, we are not tied to one insurance company. We work for you, the agency, located right across from City Hall.
How do you game? Do you shoot your shot? Do you go for the goal? Or throw the high cheese? Whatever you do, our goal at Murtu Physical Therapy is to keep you in the game. Murtu Physical Therapy. Game on.
At Polly Jones Funeral Home, compassion is our foundation. As a proud family-owned and operated business, we understand that during times of loss, empathy and understanding make all the difference. Our dedicated professionals, rooted in family values, are here to answer your calls and address your questions and concerns. With 3 locations in Harlan, Avoca, and Denison, we're available whenever and wherever you need us to provide customized services for every family we serve. Polly Jones Funeral Home, proudly serving our communities for over 90 years.
Cyclone Seed and Chemical is your one-stop shop for all your agronomy inputs. Whether it's seeds, chemicals, fertilizers, or custom application, the staff at Cyclone Seed will work hard for your business. When you work with Cyclone Seed and Chemical, you'll have to build a bigger bin.
Listen to 105.3 KNOD. KNOD covers local, state, and world news. KNOD covers your favorite local high school sports, the Iowa Hawkeyes and the Chicago Cubs. KNOD covers Brownfield Ag News programs. KNOD plays the hits you want to hear from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. KNOD has great advertising rates for your business. Call 800-876-KNOD for more info. 105.3 KNOD.
At Keist Auto Center, it's our mission to be the automotive home of Ford, Chevy, and GMC drivers in Southwest Iowa. Conveniently located just off Highway 59 in Harlan, we provide a vast selection of new and used vehicles, exceptional car care, and always deliver customer service with a smile. As your hometown auto dealer, we strive to make every transaction an easy one. Call or stop by today to get in touch with a member of our team and let us know how we can serve you today. Keist Auto Center, proudly serving Southwest Iowa for over 31 years.
Cyclone Lanes in Harlan is your total family fun entertainment center. Known for our homemade buttercrust pizza, we also offer great burgers and a variety of other sandwiches and sides, all available to eat in or carry out. Cyclone Lanes is available for birthday parties, company outings, and church youth groups. Laser bowling starts on Friday and Saturday evenings at 8 p.m. We invite you to come enjoy some fun family entertainment and great food at Cyclone Lanes in Harlan.
Live coverage of the 2024-2025 Cyclone season has been brought to you by a generous donation from the Harlan Pizza Ranch. Visit Pizza Ranch in Harlan and thank them for helping us bring you live coverage of Cyclone sports this year, including our brand new scoreboard camera. Cyclone Sports on HLTV Channel 15 has also been sponsored by Do It Best Hardware, The Agency in Harlan, Hamilton Financial Services,
Western Iowa Medical in Harlan,
Peterson Family Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex. Live well.
Murtu Medical Center, Physical Therapy and Rehab Services.
Hanson House Senior Living. Experience life, experience Hanson House.
Dr. J's Family Eye Care, longtime supporter of Cyclone Sports in Harlan.
Family Service Community, SCSB.
Keist Auto Center, proudly serving Southwest Iowa for over 31 years.
Polly Jones Funeral Home, longtime supporter of Harlan Community Athletics and events.
Cyclone Seed and Chemical, build a bigger bin.
Conducting Swampler is a proud supporter of the Harlan community, education, and student activities. We move your business forward.
United Bank of Iowa, the difference is here, member FDIC.
Cyclone Lanes, great family entertainment including bowling, sandwiches, and homemade buttercrust pizzas.
How do you top Pizza Ranch's legendary cheesy ranch sticks? Any way you want. Get a load of these. Our new loaded cheesy ranch sticks are now topped with an extra layer of flavor. Skillet crust, melty cheese, herbs and spices, and up to 2 of your favorite toppings. They're the ultimate appetizer on the buffet or on the go. Don't you just love that new menu item smell? Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
This program has been brought to you by Dylan Hamilton, financial advisor with Hamilton Financial Services, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC. Contact Dylan today at 712-235-5500. Office is located in Harlan and Walnut.
Harlan Do It Best is your best source for friendly service, expert advice, and innovative products. Whether you need to build it, paint it, fix it, or grill it, we have it all. Our full-service paint department, utilizing Valspar paints, can match any color for your interior and exterior painting projects. Check out our new Diablo tool aisle for all power tool accessories needed for your home improvements. Make grilling easy with our full selection of grills and grilling supplies. Harlan Do It Best, conveniently located at 1810 Chatbird Avenue in Harlan.
Western Iowa Medical, providing outstanding service and the highest quality medical equipment and supplies in Western Iowa. At Western Iowa Medical in Harlan, it's our mission to meet all your home health care needs.
Dr. J's Family Eye Care, longtime supporter of Cyclone Sports in Harlan.
Hanson House Senior Living. Experience life, experience Hanson House.
Set SCSB as your financial teammate. Plan now so you're ready to ace your next major purchase. Kill unexpected requests for personal information. Save early, save often for unexpected expenses. Partner with the experts at SCSB to hit your financial marks. The ball's in your court. Stay on top of your financial game with SCSB.
Advertise with HMU. Are you looking for an easy and affordable way to get your business out there? Why not advertise right here? HMU is looking for sponsors, and starting as low as $40 a month, your business can be featured right here. Our sponsors help us cover programs just like this one, and thanks to their support, we're now able to broadcast Cyclone sports, concerts, and more live on both HLTV, Channel 15, and YouTube. So what are you waiting for? Call 755-5182 and ask for Jonathan, or email jnorth@hmunet.com and ask for more information today.
At United Bank of Iowa, the difference is here. Conveniently located at the corner of Highway 59 and Pine Street in Harlan, you'll always find a smiling face to greet you and help you with all your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on deposits and loans, and the latest in technology with our online and mobile products. Come and find out for yourself why the difference is here at United Bank of Iowa. Member FDIC.
Looking for insurance coverage at competitive rates? As an independent agency, we are not tied to one insurance company. We work for you, the agency, located right across from City Hall.
How do you game? Do you shoot your shot? Do you go for the goal? Or throw the high cheese? whatever you do. Our goal at Murtu Physical Therapy is to keep you in the game. Murtu Physical Therapy. Game on.
At Polly Jones Funeral Home, compassion is our foundation. As a proud family-owned and operated business, we understand that during times of loss, empathy and understanding make all the difference. Our dedicated professionals, rooted in family values, are here to answer your calls and address your questions and concerns. With 3 locations in Harlan, Avoca, and Denison, we're available whenever and wherever you need us to provide customized services for every family we serve. Polly Jones Funeral Home, proudly serving our communities for over 90 years.
Cyclone Seed and Chemical is your one-stop shop for all your agronomy inputs. Whether it's seeds, chemicals, fertilizers, or custom application, the staff at Cyclone Seed will work hard for your business. When you work with Cyclone Seed and Chemical, you'll have to build a bigger bin.
Listen to 105.3 KNOD. KNOD covers local, state, and world news. KNOD covers your favorite local high school sports, the Iowa Hawkeyes and the Chicago Cubs. KNOD covers Brownfield Ag News programs. KNOD plays the hits you want to hear from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. KNOD has great advertising rates for your business. Call 800-876-KNOD for more info. 105.3 KNOD.
At Keist Auto Center, it's our mission to be the automotive home of Ford, Chevy, and GMC drivers in Southwest Iowa. Conveniently located just off Highway 59 in Harlan, we provide a vast selection of new and used vehicles, exceptional car care, and always deliver customer service with a smile. As your hometown auto dealer, we strive to make every transaction an easy one. Call or stop by today to get in touch with a member of our team and let us know how we can serve you today. Keist Auto Center, proudly serving Southwest Iowa for over 31 years.
Cyclone Lanes in Harlan is your total family fun entertainment center. Known for our homemade buttercrust pizza, we also offer great burgers and a variety of other sandwiches and sides, all available to eat in or carry out. Cyclone Lanes is available for birthday parties, company outings, and church youth groups. Laser bowling starts on Friday and Saturday evenings at 8 p.m. We invite you to come enjoy some fun family entertainment and great food at Cyclone Lanes in Harlan.
Live coverage of the 2024-2025 Cyclone season has been brought to you by a generous donation from the Harlan Pizza Ranch. Visit Pizza Ranch in Harlan and thank them for helping us bring you live coverage of Cyclone sports this year, including our brand new scoreboard camera. Cyclone Sports on HLTV Channel 15 has also been sponsored by Do It Best Hardware, The Agency in Harlan, Hamilton Financial Services,
Western Iowa Medical in Harlan,
Peterson Family Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex. Live well.
Murtu Medical Center, Physical Therapy and Rehab Services.
Hanson House Senior Living. Experience life, experience Hanson House.
Dr. J's Family Eye Care, longtime supporter of Cyclone Sports in Harlan.
Family Service Community, SCSB.
Keist Auto Center, proudly serving Southwest Iowa for over 31 years.
Polly Jones Funeral Home, longtime supporter of Harlan Community Athletics and events.
Cyclone Seed and Chemical, build a bigger bin.
Conducting Swampler is a proud supporter of the Harlan community, education, and student activities. We move your business forward.
United Bank of Iowa. The difference is here. Member FDIC.
Cyclone Lanes, great family entertainment including bowling, sandwiches, and homemade buttercrust pizzas.
How do you top Pizza Ranch's legendary cheesy ranch sticks? Any way you want. Get a load of these. Our new loaded cheesy ranch sticks are now topped with an extra layer of flavor, skillet crust, melty cheese, herbs and spices, and up to 2 of your favorite toppings. They're the ultimate appetizer on the buffet or on the go. Don't you just love that new menu item smell? Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
This program has been brought to you by Dylan Hamilton, financial advisor with Hamilton Financial Services, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC. Contact Dylan today at 712-235-5500. Office is located in Harlan and Walnut.
Harlan Do It Best is your best source for friendly service, expert advice, and innovative products. Whether you need to build it, paint it, fix it, or grill it, we have it all. Our full-service paint department, utilizing Valspar paints, can match any color for your interior and exterior painting projects. Check out our new Diablo tool aisle for all power tool accessories needed for your home improvements. Make grilling easy with our full selection of grills and grilling supplies. Harlan Do It Best, conveniently located at 1810 Chatbird Avenue in Harlan.
Western Iowa Medical, providing outstanding service and the highest quality medical equipment and supplies in Western Iowa. At Western Iowa Medical in Harlan, it's our mission to meet all your home health care needs.
Dr. J's Family Eye Care, longtime supporter of Cyclone Sports in Harlan.
Hanson House Senior Living. Experience life, experience Hanson House.
Set SCSB as your financial teammate. Plan now so you're ready to ace your next major purchase. Kill unexpected requests for personal information. Save early, save often for unexpected expenses. Partner with the experts at SCSB to hit your financial marks. The ball's in your court. Stay on top of your financial game with SCSB.
Advertise with HMU. Are you looking for an easy and affordable way to get your business out there? Why not advertise right here? HMU is looking for sponsors, and starting as low as $40 a month, your business could be featured right here. Our sponsors help us cover programs just like this one, and thanks to their support, we're now able to broadcast Cyclone sports, concerts, and more live on both HLTV, Channel 15, and YouTube. So what are you waiting for? Call 755-5182 and ask for Jonathan, or email jnorth@hmunet.com and ask for more information today.
At United Bank of Iowa, the difference is here. Conveniently located at the corner of Highway 59 and Pine Street in Harlan, you'll always find a smiling face to greet you and help you with all your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on deposits and loans, and the latest in technology with our online and mobile products. Come and find out for yourself why the difference is here at United Bank of Iowa. Member FDIC.
Welcome back, everybody, to Merrill Field as we get ready to get this second half underway. A couple minutes away. And, Brian, what a first half of football.
What a first half, yeah. Just kind of electric on both sides. Shane, a quick strike from Harlan, a big kick return on Harlan. We saw it all on both sides of the ball. Creston moving the ball pretty well. Harlan, a very balanced attack, and it's leaving us with a 28-21 game on homecoming nonetheless. Shane, these homecoming games are usually continuous clock or something, but this matchup, well, last year, Shane, both matchups between these two were labeled game of the week. Not so much this year, but Yeah, we have a good one on our hands. First half stats though, we have Harlan with 11 first downs and Creston with 9. On the ground though, Shane, it's been Harlan with 20 rushing attempts, 104 yards. Creston 20 attempts, 229 yards on the ground combined for the Panthers. Our leading rusher is Redmond Stevenson with 10 attempts and 63 yards. But the kind of the real thing on the ground has been Weston Trapp from Creston with 15 carries, 218 yards against a Harlan defense. It's pretty hard to move the ball around, but he's finding some holes out there. Passing, Harlan 6 of 9 for 133 yards. Creston 5 of 8 for 16 yards. And Joseph Rice is kind of the lead receiver on that with 50 yards on 2 catches. But total yards, Harlan 237, Creston 245. Both teams have 2 penalties, Harlan for 10 yards and Creston for 15. No turnovers in the first half by either team.
Yeah, and again, going through those stats, like you said, typically this is a Harlan defense that doesn't give much on the ground. And these last couple of weeks just been atypical and not something we really see a lot as they're getting gashed by the run. Weston Trapp with those 2 big runs up the middle for touchdowns.
Yeah. We say it a lot, Shane. This we kind of put this Harlan defensive line against anybody, and they're just finding room. But about to start the second half here. Harlan set to kick it off to Creston. And Shane, if it's anything like the first half, we're in for a good game here.
Yeah, again, biggest thing would be Harlan coming out and getting a stop on this first drive, just kind of to set the tone.
Well, coming into this stat line for everything was pretty much even, and it's very rare you get that on the scoreboard, as this one will go into the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, Nolan Schwery showing the leg, and Creston will start with the ball at the 25, or 20, sorry.
So 1st and 10, ball in the 24, the Panthers. As this one will be Weston Trapp again, and he is off to the races almost to the 50 as he'll lay the lumber to a Cyclone defender.
Yeah, he'll get knocked out of bounds by Ehlert.
So they'll mark him at the 50. So first down for Creston as they came out, and Weston Trapp has been their main man, and they're going to give him the ball yet again. So 1st and 10, ball on the 50. As this will be again, and this one will be blown up at the line of scrimmage.
Much better job by this interior line of the Cyclones, stopping that run before it gets started.
Yeah, that was Hayden Soma on the stop there for the Cyclones.
As Trapp set in the Wildcat again.
As he'll look to the middle, and Harlan. It looks like he got a fumble there. And Harlan
pointing their way. This would be a huge turnover.
And no signal yet. And Harlan's coming up with it as Hayden Soma's coming up with the football.
And they are going to get the turnover as, like you said, Hayden Soma comes out of the pile with the ball. Big play for this Cyclone defense.
2 massive plays by Hayden Soma for the Cyclones, and he was one of those guys, Shane, that kind of took it personal last year against Creston. So it wouldn't surprise me if we see a little bit more fireworks from Hayden Soma.
Yeah, again, and this is one. I've said it about every week. You get this big turnover. I would love play action. Let's see a shot downfield.
We are in the I formation. They'll send Van Balla in motion, and we're going to go play action. Arkville's going to look down the field. He's got Van Balla right there. First down and more, and he'll run out of bounds. And a little extra activity there, but
yeah, you know, not the shot I'm thinking of, but I love the downfield pass.
Either way.
Yeah, I mean, it's great yardage. Van Balla runs a great route, gets open, and Arkveld, as per usual, ball on the money.
Yeah. Elite ball placement is what we call it up here. So 1st and 10, ball on Creston's 33, and Arkveld under center. As we got Joseph Rice here to the near side, this one will be a handoff to Redmond Stevenson, and he's off to the far side. And he's got a lot of room, and he's going to lay the shoulder down inside the 10.
Gets the
first and goal for Harlan.
Gets the truck stick. That Harlan, I mean, Bendorf as well as the offensive line doing a great job setting the edge. And Redmond Stevenson doing a great job with the vision, getting outside and getting downfield.
Yeah, he just these Harlan running backs, they have the size and good 40 speed as. Like you said, once he went north-south, Shane, it was down the field in a hurry. So 1st and goal, ball on the 6 for Harlan. And this will be a Bendorf on the fullback dive and a touchdown, Harlan. So Harlan comes out, gets a huge turnover, and turns that into 6. And Shane, not to quote the late, great Ron Novotny, it's a cow out of the barn.
You know, I'm not going to count Creston out yet, as they've had a lot of explosive plays, but this is the tone that Harlan needed to come out and set.
Absolutely. So the swinging gate, Shane, one of these years you'd just like to see him just kind of go for it.
They did, didn't they? Oh, nope.
No?
Sorry, I was thinking of Florida State week 1. They did the old swinging gate in their losing efforts.
I don't think I would compare Harlan to Florida State.
Not even a little bit.
They have more wins than Florida State right now.
Who doesn't?
But kick is up and good. Harlan now 35, Creston 21, and momentum on homecoming night. You come out in the second half, you get a huge turnover, you go down, put 6 on the board, Shane, and one thing you don't want to do is fuel this Cyclone defense any more than they need.
Yeah, no, love the momentum this creates for the Cyclones, and I'm thinking this defense definitely going to come out and set this tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, I mean, we say it over and over, but Hayden Soma just took it so personal last year against Creston, and we knew he was going to be a factor, and he has been. And Shane Cooper is going to run Creston's returner out before the 30.
Again, this Cyclone kick coverage unit, outside of that one aided by the penalty by the Panthers in the first half, they've done a great job of filling lanes, keeping contain, and keeping returns to a minimum.
So 1st and 10, ball on the 27, and Creston looking to try to stay in this one.
As they go back to trap.
And Harlan's not getting fooled this second half. And
yeah,
Shane, you like saying it, this Harlan defense or Harlan coaching.
Yeah, as Ben Linen gets that tackle, gets him around the hips, swings him down. And just good job by this Cyclone defense.
It's kind of seems like it was quite an adjustment coaching-wise in the halftime, and Harlan's really good at just adjusting when needed to. But Weston Trapp's going to take a read option here. He's got the first down and more, and just past the 50.
Yeah, as again, the fumble on the last drive. He's running with a little bit of a vengeance right now.
First and 10, ball on the 48. And this one, oof. As Weston Trapp took a hit there, Shane.
Yeah, it looked like he was getting through there and got kind of caught up high and just came crashing down.
So it was Ben Lannon on the initial stop. I think he might have ended up with the tackle as well. Just kind of looks like the old school linebacker out there with the old neck pad. So 2nd and 5, ball on Harlan's 43 for Creston. As this will be a Wildcat here, looking for something, gets past the first down and still on his feet, just shy of the 30. So down at the 31. As Weston Trapp, shade for Creston, is trying everything he can to kind of keep Creston in striking distance.
Yeah, it definitely seems like the workhorse for this Creston offense. Again, you got a sophomore quarterback in Tanner Ray, so kind of trying to judge the game as that goes and give it to the experienced senior.
So look to the air, and he's just going to check it down, get positive yards, first down and more for the quarterback, and he'll slide.
So as Ray is going to pull it down and scramble for a first down, had a receiver out in the flat. I think his initial read was Weston Trapp on a seam route down the middle. Just didn't want to take the risk, and it pays off for him.
So that was Mason Getzinger on the tackle on the slide for the Cyclones. So another first down for Creston, as this one will be a quarterback keeper, and Dallas McDowell stops him after a positive yards. But now he's down on the ground, and that is not good.
I think it's just a cramp from him as Hagen Sorensen over there to stretch the leg out.
As Bednorf looks like he's coming in, possibly to relieve Dallas McDowell.
Again, yeah, it looks like it's just a cramp. He's up, moving around. He'll have to come out for this play.
So 2nd and 5 for the Panthers, and Shane now down 2 touchdowns. Creston, I don't know if it's just me or it seems like a little bit of a urgency, but it might be a little too early in the second half to really go for it all here. 7:28 to go in the third quarter. Creston just inside, so inside the 10, ball on the 9.
And they are back in this Wildcat.
And he's got some time to decide on where he wanted to run inside the 5 for Creston, as Weston Trapp was having himself a game, Shane, that started the second half.
Yeah.
Like we said, 218 on the ground, and that's only getting more right now.
Yeah, and he's a good patient runner, and that's part of the reason he's able to get these yards.
And this will be a touchdown by Weston Trapp and Creston, as this drive again, all Weston Trapp for the Panthers, as they'll close it within 7, pending the PAT. And Shane, they had a failed attempt early, so nothing's for sure.
Yeah, again, I think it was a bad snap, or I don't know if it was a bad catch on the snap, but Ray wasn't able to handle it, so would love to see that again.
As we'll have some laundry, as Harlan got across the line a little early, but it's up and good. More than likely it will get declined, and they'll take the point.
I mean, last time they declined it, but I think they're going to take it this time, because Weston Trapp is back on the field, and they've had a lot of success out of that Wildcat formation.
So you're right. The penalty, and now Creston lined up for 2 points to try to cut this lead down even more.
Yeah, the Cyclone's just getting a little too antsy, trying to block the extra point.
And this will be in, so 2 point good. by Creston.
As the Cyclones do get through there, they just got through on the wrong side. And yeah, Trapp just falls forward into the end zone.
So 7:01 to go. Harlan 35, Creston 29 on what is an exciting homecoming night here at Merrill Field, Shane. And the way this series has been the last 2-3 games, it's really no surprise that both teams are putting it all out there.
So Fink and Kaufman back this time. This is kind of first action outside of extra point holds we've seen Kaufman have tonight.
Yeah, he was kind of had the shoulder stinger as well last week at Sergeant Bluff. But Spencer Fink, they're going to switch him to the other side, maybe disguise him a little bit.
Well, I think because they're kicking from the other side now, I think they tend to kick it to that weak side.
And Shane, he was the one 95 yards, took the last kick return from the Panthers. So if I'm Flores, I'm trying not to kick it to number 9.
But they are going to test it again.
Kick it right to him, and he'll receive it at about the 8. He's still got some room, and he'll be out right just shy of the 30.
Some extra contact after he's pushed out of bounds. No call either way.
And Shane, I'm not sure if the viewers see it, but it's just been a chippy back and forth game. It's really kind of turned into quite a rivalry here the last couple years.
Yeah.
And for a team to knock you out of the playoffs early, like Creston did to Harlan, it's staying with them. You're seeing it on the field.
You know, and again, especially like this is a Harlan team that had years of dominance over this district. So a little bit of back and forth lately.
So Gabe Arkfeld in the shotgun now. 3 receivers here to the near side, 1 to the far. And this will be a run to Redmond Stevenson, and
he got thrown down pretty hard.
And looks like he's grabbing the shoulder. So not what you want to see if you're a Cyclone. As the minute he kind of looked like he was going to get the ball, Gabe Arkfeld wasn't going to pull away. Had a tidal wave of Panthers on him there.
Yeah, they just came crashing down, and Aiden just no room to run.
No. And it's very rare because Harlan's offensive line chain, for the most part tonight, has won the battle against this defensive line. And hate to see it, a stinger, but for the first time tonight, we saw Lucas Francis jog out onto the field.
Yeah. And, he's kind of holding his arm up, so definitely some type of a shoulder injury. You don't know if it's like an AC joint sprain or something like that. He got taken down hard, so we'll hope to see him back in action.
Because he's having himself
as soon as possible. Yeah, he's had
really good game.
A good game and good year.
So 2nd and 14, ball on our own 24 is Harlan in the shotgun. Lucas Francis in the backfield, first time tonight. Looks like Creston's looking to bring it, and this will be a dump to Van Balla, and he's got some room and just shy of the first down. So nice little quick out there.
Yeah, good wide receiver screen to Van Balla, and didn't see who was on the inside block, but great blocking. It might have been
McDowell.
Was it McDowell?
It was McDowell.
Great blocking to free him up to get him almost the first down.
So a manageable 3rd down, 3rd and 2 for the Cyclones. Ball on our 36. As we are in the shotgun again, 3 receivers off to the far side, 1 to the near side. He's going to look to Joseph Rice. He's got Rice. Caught inside Panther territory, inside the 40. So he was looking for Joseph Rice the whole time, Shane. and found his man, and Joseph Rice ended up beating his man downfield. And a nice pitch and catch for the Cyclones moves the chains.
Yeah, and Joseph Rice, obviously big body receiver, good target to hit, and he ran a great route right there.
Yeah, little contact, Shane, but refs are letting him play all night. We've seen combined 4 penalties, 2 on each team in the first half, and outside of, I think, just 1 so far here in the second, as Lucas Francis gets his first carry of the night and goes nowhere.
Yeah, they're going to call it a loss of 1 or 2 on that play, as Creston just shooting the gaps really well right now.
And Lucas Francis usually, obviously cause for attention, Shane, because if you don't really give him any attention, he could sting you.
I mean, yeah, he's one of those players that always can break one and take it for 6.
So 5-12, just over 5 to go here in the third quarter. 2nd and 13 for the Cyclones, as Arkville will find Dallas McDowell, and he'll get past the first down.
Yeah, again, Arkfeld just doing a great job of throwing the ball where it needs to be, gets McDowell to where he can turn inside and get forward right away for the first down. As we'll see, Lucas still back in the I formation. And
this
we'll
be Bendorf.
Go with the old fullback dive.
As he'll fall forward for...
It looks like they're going to give him 4. Again, this is very deceiving from our angle, as it only looks like it goes for a couple, but he's getting 4 out of it.
And kind of going back to the pitch and catch from Arkville to McDowell, Shane, at the end of the Sergeant Bluff game, we saw quite the connection between those two. They were moving down the field, just couldn't really close out a drive, and kind of nice to see them getting on the same page here in the third quarter. Under 4 minutes to go here. Cyclones look to the air again. They got McDowell in the middle of the field for a touchdown, and elite ball placement, Shane.
Great route running from McDowell there. I don't know if you saw it, but Rice also open on the backside for a corner route. The Cyclones, this passing attack, I think, is just so underrated.
It is. Well, that was the route that kind of burned Creston in Creston, was that little fade that Rice ran to the corner there.
I mean, last year it burned everybody.
And I think they were more focused on that, left the middle of the field wide open. And Dallas McDowell, after we just talked about him, good connection with Gabe Arkfeld, and easy 6 there.
Yeah, again, I can't even say that they forgot about the middle of the field, because I don't think they saw Joseph Rice. Like, I mean, it looked like they just weren't really covering much out there.
No. So Cyclones now 42, Creston 29, and Shane on that last drive, Gabe Arkville, kind of looking like the principal of the field out there, in control all drive.
Yeah, he, again, this is something we've seen throughout the year. Gabe just on target with the throws.
Especially like if they give him time to throw, Shane, or let him throw, he can put, like what we've seen now, like 21 points through the air, at least 28 throughout the game.
Yeah, and I think the only time Gabe's really been off target was his first start, which, again, nervous kind of first start thing, and he's really honed it in as the season has gone on.
Yes, this is a nice kick inside the 5 by Nolan Schwery, and looked like we could have had a man down there at about the 15, but
again, still getting chippy after the tackle, as they're pushing Hagen Sorensen around.
So 1st and 10, ball on the 29 for Creston. So 3:43 to go here in the third quarter, Shane. 1st and 10 for the Panthers when they come out of this. They don't really have a timeout off the board on either side. So
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know if the officials are discussing something, if they're getting with the coaches, what's going on, because I didn't see a timeout signal.
Unless maybe teams are getting a warning, Shane. It, like we've said.
Well, we see the injured player right in front of the Creston sideline. Looks like a Cyclone down over there.
Didn't even see that.
Again, my eyes were kind of averted to the scrum going on after the kick return. We're not quite sure what number it is, as it looks like Fink running out some water.
Looks like he's in pain, a lot of pain, Shane. It looks like it's a little bit more than a cramp. Looks like it might be Shane Cooper. I'm not 100%.
I'm not sure if maybe it is a cramp. It looks like Spencer Fink ran out some pickle juice.
And it is Shane Cooper.
Definitely looks, just kind of the way he's walking, like it might just be a cramp.
Cramp, possible hamstring too, Shane. I'm not sure. Again,
I'm not thinking it's a hamstring, as he's got some pretty good flexion in that knee. But Cooper able to walk off on his own power.
And that's kind of a big loss for Cyclones if he can't get back out there. He's kind of been, him and Hayden Soma on that defensive side tonight, really kind of been the enforcers.
Yeah, as now we'll see Creston line up a lot of people in the backfield.
As Harlan blows this up, and I think they lost the football. As they might have jumped back on it.
I think Trapp got right back onto it. I didn't see if it was a fumble, but the reactions by everybody sure looked like it was.
So 2nd and 12, ball on the 27 for the Panthers.
And the thing is, Brian, is the Cyclones really can't key on like making them pass, as they've had some explosive run plays.
As this will be a nice quarterback keeper, but Dallas McDowell not fooled and gets him in the backfield.
Yeah. And Trapp, in that Wildcat, McDowell just staying home, keeping the edge, and making the tackle.
Yeah, Dallas McDowell last week, 3 tackles, 2 solo tackles, and tonight Shane defense and offensively having himself a great game. As Creston 3rd and 13, as this will be Weston Trapp again, and Harlan not fooled by him in the third quarter. Really honed in on him, as Bryce Van Ball is one of the first men to meet him there just past the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, again, McDowell slowing him down, and then the rest of the Cyclones cleaning it up.
And when Bryce Van Ball bear hugs you,
the Panthers leaving the offense on the field on 4th and 7.
So 4th and 7, ball on their own 33. Creston staying out there, 42-29.
They are just going to go with a little pooch punt, and they are going to get a heck of a roll out of it.
As just about the 23, Harlan will take over. As Shane, that fooled me. I wasn't expecting that one.
Yeah, again, it's one of those things that keeps Harlan from getting a return out of it. And Tanner Ray with a pretty decent punt for, not being the punter.
I mean, would have been cool to see kind of a little Tim Tebow jump pass there. he had the formation there.
Yeah, he did. A 4th and 7, little much to ask, though.
So 1st and 10, ball in the 22 as Bendorf just fall forward for about 5, maybe 6 on the play. As that fullback dive just seems to just eat 5 or 6 yards at a time. As they're going to give him 6, so 2nd and 4. As Harlan will obviously keep it on the ground, 42-29. And one of the reasons why they're doing it, Shane, Rod Navani.
Yeah.
Top goes the clock. And with both offenses kind of, scoring when they want to, eat as much clock as you can. Harlan in control. As this will be a little out pass to Bryce Van Balla. He's got the first down and more. Still breaking tackles almost to the 50. As he shedded what possibly could have been a horse collar.
Yeah, I was going to say, Bryce strong with the football, gets through the horse collar.
Move the chains for the Cyclones.
And the Cyclones make a living on these little quick bubble screens, and it's looking good.
So under a minute to go here, about under 40 seconds after they hike this ball. Harlan 1st and 10, ball at about midfield. This will be another pass to Rice, and Rice just wasn't looking.
Yeah, just a little bit of miscommunication. I think they were kind of going for the fake pop pass type thing and going quick, but Creston still playing off coverage, so Arkfeld recognizing that, tried to fit it in early. Unfortunately, him and Rice just not on the same page there.
Rice was kind of focused on running the route there. And Shane, even on an incompletion, it hit him right in the hand.
Yeah, I mean, if he looks half a second sooner, that's completion.
Possible 6, because I think he has the size on that matchup there, and Rice will go to, I wanted to say Neeson.
No, that's Spencer Fink on the catch.
Fink, sorry. So move the chains again for the Cyclones. As Spencer Fink has also had himself quite a night. And Shane Harlan, all categories, has scored on everything but the defense so far. So they'll just kind of let the clock run out here at the end of the 3rd quarter. Harlan 42, Creston 29, as they'll flip sides of the field. We'll give our sponsors a shout out for this year. Cyclone Lanes, KNOD Radio, Keast Auto Center, United Bank of Iowa, Do It Best Hardware, Conducting Swansler, The Agency, Insurance, Western Iowa Medical, Dr. J's Family Eye Care.
Cyclone Seed and Chemicals, Shelby County State Bank, Hamilton Financial Services, Hanson House Senior Living, Polly Jones Funeral Home, Murchue Medical Center Physical Therapy and Rehab Services, and the Peterson Family Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex.
And another big shout out to Pizza Ranch, getting our scoreboard and much needed broadcasting equipment. So thank you to all our sponsors this year for sponsoring Harlan sports activities. And going into the 4th quarter, Shane, Harlan has a little comfortable lead going into the 4th quarter, 42-29, but I'm not counting Creston out either. But Harlan, their defense kind of seemed to hone in on that run play.
So start of the fourth quarter, Cyclones with the ball on the Panther 38, and Arkfeld coming out in the shotgun formation.
This would be Bendorf for about 4. As Lucas Francis checks in for Spencer Fink.
Yeah, I think Aiden is probably done for the night after that shoulder injury. Can't make it any worse.
Especially after, the season's going to get tougher after this one.
So Arkfeld under center.
A nice little pass to Joseph Rice to the first down.
He's carrying defenders. Arkfeld with the immaculate ball placement as usual, and a first down early for the Cyclones.
Exactly. I would have said elite ball placement, but immaculate sounds just the same, Shane. So 1st and 10, ball on the 23 for the Cyclones. And Shane, Harlan's not done throwing the ball, up 42-29. This is where we're going to see this get maybe a little bit more chippier as Bendorf powers through for about 7.
Yeah, as you like to see him throw the ball, run the ball, keep this engine moving, as the Cyclone just are running on all cylinders tonight.
And it's nice to see Shane after last week. Couldn't get anything going.
So Arkfeld back under center, and
another botched snap and
it's out again.
Wow. And he took a shot there by, I believe that was 91 there, Shane. And
yeah, again, I don't know what's going to happen. It looked like a lot of the line was moving early. I think we're going to have a false start penalty, which will be nice. As
Arkfeld, nice to see him get up after that shot there, Shane.
And I think the Cyclones might even catch a break, as they're going to call him probably forward progress before the fumble.
Do we... Was there a flag on the play?
No, there was no flag. I thought I saw...
That's what I thought.
Like a couple of the offensive line, I think the right guard and the right tackle move a little early.
So 3rd and 3, or no, that won't be right. 3rd and about 7 for the Cyclones. As Arkfeld looks to throw.
He's got Bendorf. He just doesn't see him.
And
late throw
to the end zone and
caught for a touchdown. There is a flag on the play and a lineman down.
I think that was, and it's holding on Harlan, so this is coming back.
And it was Bendorf on the catch.
So he erased the nice play by Arkfeld as he scrambled and just kind of threw it up for grabs there, Shane. It was like a game of 500 in the end zone.
Yeah, and again, just an unfortunate break. Bendorf with a good route into the flat and then turned it upfield into kind of a wheel route type of play. And Arkfeld finds him late. Unfortunately, holding.
Yeah, and that'll be 3rd and 18, Shane. So 3rd and about a mile. So more than likely you're going to see Arkfeld put it in the air again as he's in the shotgun. 2 receivers lined up on both sides as he'll look to his far side, and he's got Van Balla out of his reach, so incomplete. And Harlan will be faced with a 4th down. Do you test Nolan Schwer's leg?
4th and 18. I don't know. I mean, that's a long field goal. at any level, it's a long field goal. You wonder if maybe they send a play in, kind of pooch punt it, what Creston did, just to pin them deep, or, they might take a shot.
We've seen Nolan Schwery kind of pin him to the inside the 10 earlier, Shane. He's got that ability. And I do believe we have a timeout.
I don't know what's going on. They're
discussing maybe the spot.
Well, it's the play clock. I mean, there must be a full moon or something tonight, because there has been a lot of confusion going on. Just weird things happening.
Just on the refs tonight, Shane. Not bad calls, but like you said,
it's just confusion, with the timing of the play right before the half, between the 40 seconds, if you called a timeout, didn't call a timeout, now this. I mean,
the chippiness on the
and
not to mention it's a homecoming game, 42-29, no continuous clock, really getting after each other. Arkfeld to throw.
And he's going to go to Rice. What a ball.
And incomplete, as Rice maybe was trying to get a pass interference call, but they're not going to call it.
Ball is a little underthrown from Arkfeld. We saw that kind of last week, though. That kind of play didn't get called for pass interference at all last week, so it's at least consistent to this week.
We've seen a couple plays that you could have said pass interference, but it's been the same on both sides of the ball, Shane. Not a lot of penalties tonight, which is a good thing. So 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Ball on their 31, as they'll set back to throw, and it's complete.
As Alex Hightoff going to get a little shoelace tackle there.
As that was Kaysen Dryden. And he went up to get that one, Shane.
Yeah, again, there's so much attention that goes to Weston Trapp that they had him come out to the flat and then a late tunnel screen to Dryden over the middle.
So 1st and 10, ball on the 44, and this one will be Weston Trapp, and he'll get to the first down, and that'll be enough to move the chains. Shane, once he has room, it just seems to be a tough bring down.
Yeah, again, I thought his knee went down a little earlier, but he got the reach out and a good spot from the officials.
They're going to call it 2nd and
2.
I thought he got to the line. But ball on their 48, this will be Weston Trapp, and he'll get enough for the first down this time, and well inside Harlan territory.
Yeah, and again, the issue with this Panther offense is that person in motion is forcing Harlan to slide a linebacker out to cover the flat, and it's just one less person in the box to make the tackle.
And, I mean, their play calls are coming in quick. Creston kind of doing a high school quick run offense. And this one they'll look to throw, has
Xander Drake in the flat, and Ehlert falls down but still makes the ankle tackle.
As Mason Getzinger was the one on the backup there.
So again, Creston not going away without a fight.
As this is just under 8 minutes to go now, and Weston Trapp again, enough to move the chains. And we got a Cyclone down.
As I don't know which one that is. It looks like another maybe shoulder injury, though.
Like that might be number...
It looks like it may be Alex Hightoff.
So after they tend to the injured Cyclone, Shane, 7:45 to go here in the game as he's up in. It is Alex Hightoff for the Cyclones, but he's up in. He walks off on his own power. So 1st and 10, ball on the 25 for the Panthers.
As we've got Ray in the shotgun, a little bit of motion.
As
the late throw.
Western trap out there in the flat, and he'll say he's out of bounds, but Shane, he threw that right at the line. I'm not saying
it was close.
It was close, but from here, it looked like he was right at the line.
Yeah, and you know, that's one. Van Balla had it covered underneath, but with Ray's ability to run the ball, he's got to crash down, and that just left Trap wide open.
It's a 1st and 10, ball in the 13, and we got laundry all over. And man, still some.
Yeah, Austin Spray getting a little chippy with the lineman, blocking after the whistle.
And kind of a back and forth there. 1st and 15 now as Creston backs it up 5 after the penalty.
And they are still going to set in this Wildcat formation.
As
again,
touchdown Creston.
Trap able to sit back there for a couple seconds, just kind of eyeing it, seeing what's out there.
Honestly, I thought Josh Schaefer had the ball, number 5. I was confused there because he turned around and looked like he was blocking, but it fooled me up here, Shane. I didn't know which one had the ball, but Western Trap just having a game, and Creston now 42-35 as they close it in again, and they'll look for another PA or 2-point conversion. And I don't think he got it this time, Shane.
He did not. And Brian, I'm kind of baffled by that decision. You're down 7 without the PAT. Why go for 2? Now it's still a 7-point game. It doesn't really give you an advantage. It's not like it's getting it to within a field goal or anything.
Right. 7:24 to go. Creston now cuts it to 7, 42-35. As what a game here tonight, here Friday Night Light, Merrill Field, homecoming night. And Shane, it's a nail biter here.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not gonna lie, not what I was expecting coming in. I thought, we'd be up by a comfortable margin at this point, but Creston showing some fight and keeping it close. But again, this Cyclone offense has just been different this second half.
Yeah, and we saw the defense in the third quarter, Shane, really kind of just control Creston. But in the fourth quarter here, Creston's run game kind of explodes on that last drive and cuts it within 7. As Harlan's kind of getting prepared for an onside, and there it is. And Harlan will just fall on it. So good decision by Harlan at 50.
Yeah, and still some chippiness as there's a late block on that one too. Like to see Hayden Soma on the onside kick recovery.
Every time he gets the ball and stuff, Shane, he's hurting. He's a hurting machine tonight, but he's not getting out of the game.
I mean, playing offensive line and defensive line, he's going through it tonight.
I mean, he came up with a big fumble recovery from in the first half. So again, our halftime stats were wrong.
No, it was the second half that fumble happened.
So they were right. So 1st and 10, ball on our 49.
So it looks like we're going to have some medical attention to 91, Jaden Myers. I'm not sure what they're looking at, if they're looking like a possible concussion or something. But they'll bring on Tom Mickelson to spell him while he gets looked at.
And Shane, it's been a physical game, and that's 2 games in a row, Shane. Sergeant Bluff, really, that was quite the physical game for Harlan as well. Sergeant Bluff, a very hard-hitting team last week. Now Creston and Harlan really just going at each other tonight. 1st and 10, ball on the 49, Arkfeld in the shotgun.
And it's going to be a false start on the Cyclones. As there was a handful of Cyclones moving a little early on that play.
Yeah. So that'll move her back 15. So 1st and 15, ball on the 44 for the Cyclones. And 7:24 to go here, Shane. Up 7. Harlan looked like they're gunning to pass on that one, which is this one will be in the I formation. Just be a quick out to Joseph Rise, and he'll get maybe to the original line of scrimmage there.
Yeah, near side officials marking him about right at the initial line of scrimmage. So maybe a yard in front of it.
2nd and 8, as that's kind of been the money play tonight. The little out swing pass to Joseph Rice, and Rice, for the first time tonight, did not have a lot of room after he caught that.
Yeah, I mean, that was a tough one as they threw it to this near side of the field. Didn't leave him a lot of room to work with.
That's Hartfield in the shotgun, and this will be a quick pass to Van Ball, and he's got some room past the first down inside the 25 for the Cyclones.
Yeah, but they're going to get McDowell for a hold. Looked like I thought it was a pretty good block, but yeah, just the way Van Balla took the angle on that route to the outside, the ref saw a hold. So the Cyclones with some good plays, just unfortunately shooting themselves in the foot.
As at 2 plays now, they go backwards on this drive, and
fortunately, it's going to end up with like a 2nd and 11, 2nd and 12 here. So not too bad. Still able to get something out of this drive.
So ball on our 49, back in our territory, as again
they're going with this bubble screen where the linemen are going for cut blocks. It just looks like they're just getting a little ahead of themselves on it.
So 2 plays in a row now, Shane, going backwards. So 2nd and 17 for the Cyclones now. Ball on the 44.
As we'll see, Rise on the far side of the field.
Arkfeld set to throw, and he's going to go for Rise. And Rise will go up and get it inside the 25 this time, and this one's going to stick, Shane.
Again, it's such an advantage having Rise on the outside with his height and speed. We haven't seen a lot of cornerbacks really match up with him that way. And on that side, I believe it's Tyler Riley, who's 5'5", 140, and that doesn't quite measure up
to the 6'4", 220.
Yeah, with Joseph Rise.
And I mean, a good pass by
again, when Arkfeld's throwing the way he does, you'd think they'd keep going back to it. They'll go quick out to Rise.
Again.
Good stiff arm.
Stiff arm and a first down before he's pushed out of bounds.
So our Cyclone homecoming king just having himself a night tonight.
Absolutely. So it'll be 1st and goal, ball on the 10 for the Cyclones. As what a stiff arm. I think Derrick Henry would have been jealous of that one, Shane.
That was a great move by Rise to get past that first defender. And I don't. Sometimes it almost looks like they're scared to go in on him to make the tackle because it was just a couple shoulder nudges trying to get him down.
He's a big guy. So 1st and goal, they're going to go another out pass, and it's dropped by Bendorf.
That was Van Balla out there.
Van Balla, sorry.
I'm not sure if it was I don't know if they're calling it a fumble or I thought it was a forward pass.
As they're going to give it to Creston, they're going to call it a fumble. So Harlan turns it over after a 1st and goal. And Shane, I'm confused.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they're calling it like it was a directly lateral pass or if it definitely did not go backwards.
So 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Ball on the 13 after the fumble by Harlan. As Creston jumped early, so they'll go backwards.
So false start from the Panthers. Again, a questionable call from these officials on that fumble.
Yeah. I do believe we had a pass like that earlier, Shane. It fell incomplete, but either way, it was called a fumble. 1st and 15 now, ball in the 8 for Creston. And this will be a keep by Weston Trapp, and he's
well just fighting for those extra yards.
Almost to a 1st down, about a yard short.
As you see a host of Cyclones around him about at the line of scrimmage. And he's going to get the first.
They're going to give him the first. Okay, so what seemed to be a kind of a fair call by the officials so far this game is turned questionable here in the 4th quarter, but 5:40 to go as Weston Trapp's going to keep it again, and he's got a lot of room inside, almost to the 40, enough to move the chains. It'll be right at the 40. So Creston on the move here late, down 7. Keeping it on the ground against Harlan. And
yeah, they're just really liking this Wildcat formation where Weston sits back there, kind of analyzes it, and then picks where he wants to go.
So Weston Trapp again gets to about the 45 before he's met by a Cyclone there.
Looked like Hagen Sorensen coming up and making the tackle.
So 2nd and 4 as Creston keeps it. Quarterback keeper there past the 50, enough for the 1st down. And just really kind of getting after this, maybe a ran down Harlan defense at this point. Not a lot of rest for this defense. So it'll be 1st and 10. Ball on Harlan's 48. As Creston will go right up the middle.
Yeah, I mean, right now, they're just keeping Tanner Ray on the sidelines because Weston Trapp is finding a lot of success on these runs.
And it's really just quick lineup, quick go. Again, Shane snapped the ball. Not even under 20 seconds to go on the play clock. As this will be Weston Trapp again. He's going to keep it, maybe get to the 1st down line, and be right at the line if they do. And
they are giving him the 1st down.
So maybe need to rename this school the Weston Trapp Panthers, because right now he's doing it all, Shane.
Yeah, he is putting this team on his back right now. Out of this Wildcat, Wild Panther, whatever you want to call it.
1st and 10, ball in the 37. And so go again. And
this time he is met right away.
And maybe 1, Looks like they're going to give him 2. That's about 3 Cyclones. Even one went up and over on that tackle.
Yeah, Adam Ehlert just coming in late and jumping on the pile. I mean, at this point, you got to make sure he gets tackled.
2nd and 9, ball in the 36. That's Western Traps trying to find any room, and he's going to put a man to the turf. He's going to get the first down. Still making men miss, and he'll be in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Creston.
You know, it's not all that bad. It leaves 3 minutes on the clock for the Cyclones to come down the field and score. They still got to get this extra point, though.
And yeah, Shane, that was it's been questioned because they messed one up earlier. They've been going for 2 points ever since.
Yeah, I think they kicked 1, and yeah, they had an offsides, which Harlan's definitely got to watch here. But Creston calling a timeout. They might think about going for 2 here.
So 3 minutes to go, Shane. And pending the PAT. Do you go for 2, or do you let Flores kind of bend it like Beckham and put it in for PAT?
I mean, it depends on how you want to go about it, but probably they've had success out of that, and you got to think they'll probably go for 2 here with taking the timeout.
Again, you miss it, Shane. Harlan gets the ball 3 minutes. They can kill the clock. It's questionable.
I'm just saying, with calling the timeout, you got to think that they will more than likely go for 2.
And Flores off the field, Shane, so it looks like they are going to go for 2. So 2-point conversion, here we go for Creston. And he'll get in there.
So Creston going to take a 1-point lead over the Cyclones.
3 minutes to go. Creston takes the lead, 43-42. But a lot of time left, Shane.
Just calls for an answer from the Cyclones. Again, got a good field goal kicker too, so they can milk this down and kick a game-winning field goal.
Nolan Schwer is used to that, Shane. Last year, iced it against Glenwood.
So Flores set to kick it. Harlan ready for an onside kick as they kind of tried to get that surprise one on him earlier.
As they shift back to normal return here. As this will be into the end zone. So a nice kick by Flores. Put Harlan at the 20. So Harlan's got 80 yards to go. 3 minutes to do it. Can they do it?
I mean, they certainly have the ability. I always have the feeling that Harlan's going to win the game.
I mean, really no doubt. It looks like Harlan, looks like we got a timeout. Creston takes a timeout. So when they come out of the timeout, Shane, Creston has 3 minutes to kind of pin a Harlan offense that's, when they want to, can score. Fizzled out the last couple drives.
We'll see what Cohorst and the offense draws up here.
But Shane, could you have asked for a better game on homecoming night? 43-42. It's just, I mean, it's been one of those nights. It's been a great game, and I wouldn't have expected anything different from these teams. But 1st and 10, Harlan begins their drive at the 20.
Yeah, I love the competitive nature here.
We're gonna have a drop there by Van Balla.
And Arkfeld just a little bit off target there. I think he may have thought Van Balla was going to get going up the field a little bit more. But unfortunately, just a little off target. I think, that last fumble call on that pass leads Arkfeld to try and get it more up the field than what has been.
Not only that, Shane, the huge momentum swing right there. 2nd and 10, Arkfeld get Bendorf, and Bendorf will cut it back in and get to the first down. He'll get about 12.
Brody Bendorf, great job, phenomenal job of turning it north and south and fighting through tackles.
I'm not sure if he might have. Oh, he did stay in, so the clock goes.
But at this point, that's kind of what you want. Got to get that time off the clock.
I feel a little bit more comfortable on the other side of the 50. But yeah, Shane, eat some of the clock, but you got to continue to move forward. Harlan fresh set of downs here on the 32, as they got Van Balla, I believe, almost to the first down line.
It looks like they're going to mark him about a couple yards short.
3 yards short. So ball on our 40 now, 2nd and 2.
And Harlan going to call a timeout.
Harlan's going to burn the timeout.
So
Harlan keeps doing these bubble swings, Shane. It could lead to a walk-off score, and Harlan wins with a dub.
That would be a sight to see.
We saw it last year in Glenwood. Nice little last-second field goal. And that was the first time last year, Shane, I've seen that.
Yeah, we haven't really seen many games come down to the wire like that.
No. Especially on homecoming night, Shane. I like how close it is. Kind of wish it was 43-42 Harlan. But yeah, just a great game, though. Great game. Harlan coming out of the timeout here. 2nd and 2, ball on the 40. And what do you think Harlan has drawn up here?
Coming out of the I formation, I'm expecting somewhat of a play-action pass maybe. They're going to go fullback dive to Bendorf.
Why not? 10 yards.
Just got to get the first down at this point. So, good call. Gets the first down, keeps the chains moving. You got a couple play calls.
As they're quick to the line, 1st and 10, ball on the 47. There's a little quick slant there to Rise for about 5.
Again, it's starting to look like Creston is recognizing these play calls, though, as Rise is getting hit right there as he's catching the ball.
So 2nd and 4, ball on Creston's 47. Arkfeld looked to the air. He's got McDowell, and in and out of his hands, almost intercepted. Harlan catches a break there. Rare drop by McDowell.
McDowell hits him in the hands, and just in the action of trying to get back to it, knocks it out of the defender's hands.
Minute 37 to go here, Shane. 42-43. And this will be Van Baal. He'll cut it back inside. Gets to the first down.
He is going to get the first down.
So that's a fresh set of downs. Harlan keeping those 2 timeouts. They're going to go quick play call in. Harlan's going to get to the line.
They say they're going to need, I don't know, probably 15, 20 more yards, though, to get it into a good field goal range for Schwery.
As Arkfeld has Rice just broken up, as that was a late come in by the Panthers defender there.
Yeah, that was number 38, Lane Travis, on the breakup. A little bit of a late throw to Rise.
Had him, though. But, yeah. 2nd and 10 now. Ball in the 42. Lucas Francis comes off the field as Harlan more than likely set to the air here for the final minute and 17 seconds.
Again, they've got the size matchup over there with Rise.
As he's going to look to...
That's batted at the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be incomplete.
I think he was looking for Fink or McDowell. I think McDowell had his man beat. So 3rd and 10. Ball on the 42 for the Cyclones. Down 1, a minute 12 to go. Got to convert on this 3rd down, or you're faced with a crucial 4th down for the Cyclones.
I mean, even not converting, you got to get some positive yards here so you're not faced with a 4th and 10.
As he'll look to a low throw, as that was towards Joseph Rice, and Harlan will face a 4th and 10. A big 4th and 10, Shane. This is the game. If they don't convert here, Creston gets it and will kill this clock.
So ball on the Panther 42. And the Cyclones trying to figure out what to come up with. I'm guessing they're going to call a timeout here. And they do.
Yep. As Blatt will burn a timeout here. As Harlan, this is the game. They'll have to talk about it and draw up something good. I maybe try that fade route, Shane. Like you said, Rice has the size advantage. For some reason, they're still putting...
He does, but at the same time, it looks like they are putting 2 people on him to kind of negate that. On the last play, they definitely had safety over top on Rise. But again, that also leaves McDowell, who has some size and good hands. So we'll see what this Cyclone offense comes up with coming out of the timeout.
Coming out of the timeout here, Shane, a minute 7 to go. All on this play. Harlan trailing 43-42. Homecoming night here at Merrill Field. Arkfeld in the shotgun. They'll send Lucas Francis out to the far side. Arkfeld looking, and he's got Rice. Rice is going to go up, and it's incomplete. And Harlan will turn it over on downs. And Creston will take over. And Shane, I think that is the game. A minute 2 to go.
Yeah, a minute left, one timeout. Not much the Cyclones can do about this one.
So a tough break for the Cyclones as Creston breaks up that pass. As it looked like Rice had it, but like you said, there are 3 men on Rice, and Harlan turns it over in victory formation for Creston, as Creston looks to be coming into Merrill Field tonight and looks like they are going to get their first win of the season. And Harlan will fall to 2-3 on the year. So they're going to burn her down under about 30 seconds to go here, Shane. And Creston will take another knee. And that'll be it, as Creston gets their first win of the season here. Plays spoiler on Harlan's homecoming night. And Harlan drops to 2-3 after a tough game. Both teams a great game. Unfortunately, we come up on the losing end tonight.
Yeah, not something you really saw happening, but this rushing attack from the Panthers just had the Cyclone defense on its heels. And unfortunately, 2-3 leaves the Cyclones with a lot of work to do. So congratulations to the Panthers. Good luck the rest of the year. And Cyclones, get back.
We'll
keep fighting.
We'll see you next Friday in Perry. For Shane Conrad and Jonathan North, I am Brian Martin, and thanks for watching HLTV Channel 15. Go Cyclones.
Fun family entertainment and great food at Cyclone Lanes in Harlan.
Live coverage of the 2024-2025 Cyclone season has been brought to you by a generous donation from the Harlan Pizza Ranch. Visit Pizza Ranch in Harlan and thank them for helping us bring you live coverage of Cyclone sports this year, including our brand new scoreboard camera. Cyclone Sports on HLTV Channel 15 has also been sponsored by Do It Best Hardware, The Agency in Harlan, Hamilton Financial Services,
Western Iowa Medical in Harlan,
Peterson Family Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex. Live well.
Murtu Medical Center, Physical Therapy and Rehab Services.
Hanson House Senior Living. Experience life, experience Hanson House.
Dr. J's Family Eye Care, longtime supporter of Cyclone Sports in Harlan.
Family Service Community, SCSB.
Keist Auto Center, proudly serving Southwest Iowa for over 31 years.
Paulie Jones Funeral Home, longtime supporter of Harlan community athletics and events.
Cyclone Seed and Chemical, build a bigger bin.
Conducting Swampler is a proud supporter of the Harlan community, education, and student activities. We move your business forward.
United Bank of Iowa. The difference is here. Member FDIC.
Cyclone Lanes, great family entertainment including bowling, sandwiches, and homemade buttercrust pizzas.
How do you top Pizza Ranch's legendary cheesy ranch sticks? Any way you want. Get a load of these. Our new loaded cheesy ranch sticks are now topped with an extra layer of flavor, skillet crust, melty cheese, herbs and spices, and up to 2 of your favorite toppings. They're the ultimate appetizer on the buffet or on the go. Don't you just love that new menu item smell? Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
This program has been brought to you by Dylan Hamilton, financial advisor with Hamilton Financial Services, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC. Contact Dylan today at 712-235-5500. Office is located in Harlan and Walnut.
Harlan Do It Best is your best source for friendly service, expert advice, and innovative products. Whether you need to build it, paint it, fix it, or grill it, we have it all. Our full-service paint department, utilizing Valspar paints, can match any color, for your interior and exterior painting projects. Check out our new Diablo tool aisle for all power tool accessories needed for your home improvements. Make grilling easy with our full selection of grills and grilling supplies. Harlan Do It Best, conveniently located at 1810 Chatbird Avenue in Harlan.
Western Iowa Medical, providing outstanding service and the highest quality medical equipment and supplies in Western Iowa. At Western Iowa Medical in Harlan, it's our mission to meet all your home health care needs.